the most unforgettable weddings, for all the wrong reasons. At the wedding, everything looked perfect. Flowers lined the aisle, music floated softly, and guests whispered about how flawless the couple seemed. But perfection doesn't last long when cracks are already there. The first sign came at the reception. The groom scowled when the bride laughed a little too loudly with her friends, and within minutes his jealousy exploded. Voices rose, glasses shattered, and the dreamlike celebration turned into a nightmare that had guests hurrying children out of the room. Another marriage ended even stranger. Two professionals, both well into their 30s, tied the knot after years of dating, but they had never once spent a night together, under the same roof. They thought marriage would solve the distance. Instead, it made the distance permanent. Neither wanted to move, neither would compromise. And within months, the divorce papers were signed. The wedding photos were still fresh when the lawyers took over. Then there was the bride who slapped her own niece across the face for accidentally spilling a drink on her shoes. The silence in the room was louder than the music. The groom stared at her, stunned, then turned and walked out of the venue without looking back. That marriage ended before it even started. And sometimes the ending isn't dramatic, but chillingly quiet. A best man waited in his suit the morning of the wedding, only to get a call that it was off. The groom had vanished into military life, never giving an explanation, as if the vows had been nothing more than smoke. Weddings are supposed to mark beginnings, but sometimes they're only the stage where endings make their first brutal appearance.